Hello everyone and welcome yet again to another video. This is a collaboration with FIFINE and we're doing a review on the FIFINE Ampligame AM6. A little bit different to your average dynamic microphone. This is a condenser. Now a lot of you crazies are probably going to wonder, why in the world have I decided to go over condenser after all this time mentioning that dynamic was the best for podcasting, for streaming, for voice acting? This isn't actually true. I actually think the two of them together, so you have a condenser and a dynamic microphone together, which usually is somewhat of a cardioid based pattern. This is very similar to that, but it is just, there's something about this microphone which in my opinion makes it better than both the AM8 and the A8. I think it combines the two together without being too extreme. Sound quality wise, I can show you the difference between the two. Well, you get the M word pass taken off you. M word, not the N word, okay? So yeah, this is a little bit of a fuck you, to be honest. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually a full-time freelance voice actor now. Done a combination of both video game characters, anime, manga, interactive comics, and also voiceovers and other things along those lines. It's pretty interesting what I do now. Before we actually get into the microphone review itself, I wanted to mention just a couple of things. So as you guys know, I haven't been active really since I moved out of university in September. I've done the odd few uploads, but I haven't really been very serious. And I've kind of took a step back from YouTube because I've been doing, as I say, a lot of this voice acting work, and I've been busy figuring out my life, what I want to do, my choices, and I think I've finally got to a point now where I'm definitely set on wanting to do voice acting. So that's why microphone reviews are very important to me, because these are going to be actual products I'm using for my career choice. Yeah, there's just multiple things, like I'm going to be uploading more videos. I do have the arcade club from Blackpool planned. I have a Blackpool vlog planned. Even though they're quite old now, it doesn't matter. They're still great videos that I want to upload. Yeah, there's more vlogs, more plans, more ideas. It does get me excited. I do enjoy doing it. So moving forward, there's going to be a lot going on. Go on and diet again. Reason being is because I just generally haven't been myself in terms of my fitness and my goals. But here we are now, changing the tide of my life. Anyway, so the FIFINE AM6. Let's have a little look. As you can see, we have a detachable pop filter, which you probably just heard the popping because the filter's not on. Generally, microphones like this do actually have pop filters built in, but they give you an external one as well to give you an extra, just to give you an extra bit of crispiness. Now, depending on where you are, turn it all the way around to the other side. At the very bottom right, which will be probably your left here, I think, but it's my right, there's a button just under. That changes the lights on this. Now, unfortunately, the RGB on this, I don't think is amazing. It's a bit blown out. I'll have to probably take pictures maybe, but you can kind of see it changes a little bit, and it's quite bright. The sad thing is, there's not much variety. You're kind of stuck with this fading change of RGB, which doesn't look bad actually. I could probably cope with this. It's just strange. And then you've got just normal fading colors. I personally like this preset. It's like a pink to purple situation. It looks kind of like a sunrise or something. It's quite nice. On the right side, again, probably your left, but on the right side we have the gain, which can go all the way up, and that's probably a lot louder now. And you can gradually turn it down, turn it back up. I usually have it just a little bit over halfway because it usually sounds best. And then at the bottom you have mic monitoring, both from clockwise is up and clockwise is down. Good, there we go. I remember my fucking clock. It's got a really nice silky feel to it. You rarely get that on certain products, especially when they're cheaper. Then you've got something on the front here. And what I like about this is that it locks halfway to the top. It's fucking horrendous. I don't know how you set this up for Discord. I assume it's already done since it doesn't come with any software and there's no way of mapping it. I forgot to mention there's a touch sensitive, so as you can see, mic's on. That's how it works. And then on the bottom left, there's another button, and I've just turned it on. Now, what this is doing is cutting out all background noise, fan noise, anything that's interrupting my voice potentially, and making it ever so slightly worse than it should be. This does reduce the mic quality by a good amount. If there are people arguing in your house, or someone sat next to you farting, someone just being fucking annoying, a really loud PC, you clicking and clacking away on keyboards and it's pissing people off, this is a cool feature. However, I do think NVIDIA Broadcast has a better denoiser, and most voice chats these days already come with like or noise suppression built in, which generally sound very good. This onboard one isn't great. FIFINE makes some of the best microphones, but when it comes down to other features, sometimes it can be a bit lacking. On the PS5, using this microphone with the noise gate on, it really might not sound all that bad, but as you can see, just by turning it off, it makes a huge difference to audio quality and clarity. And I love this microphone as a microphone, and it is now my primary use case for voice acting. I just like this one. I just like how it looks, I like how it feels, and it's not overly big, it doesn't get in the way. There's loads of reasons why I prefer this one over the other ones. And of course it having USB-C at the back rather than the bottom, which is a big bonus, but it does pretty much everything you want it to. It sounds very good. Like you could use it for ASMR if you really wanted to, and you could do your little... Or you could do your voice acting.
And you can come in.
And you can tell the world how they can get fucked. You motherfuckers! Right. I don't know what character that was supposed to be. I don't know where I was going with it. I really don't. There is what looks like a curry stain on my shirt or my hoodie. And that's been there the whole time, and you've probably seen it. And now it's annoyed me. Now it's really pissed me off. I don't know really what else to say other than... This has been a great video and a great learning experience for all of us coming back into my old setup in a new light. I do need to show you my new setup. A lot has changed in my room since a while ago. I've got a new PC case now, which means everything's cooled more efficiently and it's a lot nicer. Over the coming months, you'll probably see me start to lose weight, and by the end of the year, you'll see me at a lovely weight that I enjoy being at, and I'll be able to wear everything that I fancy or want to, and you will probably look up to me a little bit more rather than looking at me in the chair and thinking, fat cunt. Anyway, I had to block that last bit out. You can't say that on YouTube, otherwise you get like a strike of sorts, basically. Something's happened. I've gone back to my old ways. As soon as I start recording, it just goes downhill, basically. My mental deterioration, my life, everything, it's all down the swanner today. Let's get to editing this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon.
Happy time, Bob, and 3月問你3月睇